In this video, you will be learning as many words as possible that's related or all related to food. Hi, I'm Christine, and I've been teaching the Filipino language to foreigners for more than 10 years now. Welcome to my channel, Learn to Speak Filipino for Tourists and Expats. Pagkain. Okay. Filipinos will talk about food the moment they wake up in the morning and until before they sleep in the evening. Perhaps we even dream about food. So, in the Philippines, when you go to Filipino restaurants, you might not be aware of it, but you can divide the kinds of food generally into two. Okay, so what's that? You have kanin, cooked rice. Others call it table rice. So you see kanin, cooked rice. Okay, at ulam. Okay, ulam is dish. Any kind of dish that is paired with kanin. Okay, we cannot eat without ulam. Okay, also we cannot eat the ulam without the kanin. Yeah, that's Pinoy food. Okay, so what do we have? We have kanin always with rice. So our almusal, breakfast, our tanghalian, and our hapunan. Okay, dinner, tanghalian is lunch. All three will have kanin at ulam. Okay, kanin at ulam. What's the famous kanin at ulam that we have? Oh, that's why it's two, no? Kanin, ulam. So we have the silog. Okay, silog. Now, what's silog? Well, before I can explain the C part of the log. Okay, silog. I have to explain first. Okay. We have leftover rice in the evening. Okay, so the next day for almusal or breakfast, we fry that rice. And fried rice is called sinangag. Okay, so in silog, okay, the first syllable C stands for sinangag. Wow, sarap. Okay, now, so sinangag is fried rice. Okay, we fry the garlic into the oil. And then the smashed leftover rice, we put into the garlic, fried in oil. Okay, that's how we heat the rice in the morning. Okay, so that is what you call sinangag. So kanin is your steamed rice, and sinangag is your fried rice. Okay, so now that's the first part. See, what's the log? Log is itlog. Itlog is egg. All right, so simplest example of kanin at ulam is your silog, sinangag, fried rice, and itlog. That is the simplest also example of almusal or breakfast. Okay, now I'm getting hungry. Okay, let's move on. No, lately there has been a lot of branches or restaurants, I should say, for what you call pares. Pares. If you have Spanish background, okay, or even in English because it sounds the same. Pares is pair. Okay, pair two. No? So again, we go back to kanin at ulam. That is pares. So what's the pares? Again, it's sinangag, and then it's stewed beef. Okay, so pares, the kanin is your, not really your steamed rice, but your fried rice. Okay, pares paired with steamed beef. Okay, so both silog and pares could be eaten for breakfast or almusal. So let's move on to the different kinds of ulam. Ulam is the dish that you pair with rice. Okay. So for those who prefer vegetables first, okay, then let's go through vegetables. Okay, generally we call vegetables gulay. All right, so any classification falling under vegetables we call gulay. Right? So Gulay, and then let's move on to meat, like in pares. The meat in pares, sinangag, and beef, stewed beef. Okay. You have carne. Carne is what Filipinos generally call meat, right? So you have to clarify if that carne or meat is if it's beef or if it's pork. Okay, so let's discuss beef. Okay, so beef is carne ng baka. Okay, so that means baka is cow. So cow's meat is carne ng baka. Sometimes people just refer to beef as carne. Okay, but it's not always, because the meat for chicken is also carne. The meat from pig or pork, for that matter, is also called carne. So carne is meat, carne ng baka, that's beef, okay? So carne ng baboy, baboy is pig, all right? So carne is also, baboy is also considered carne, okay? And then carne ng manok, manok is chicken, so chicken meat. So you have three kinds, no? Three kinds of carne, carne na. So you have baka, you have baboy, and you have manok. All right, so generally our ulam, meaning the dish that goes with the kanin, you can group them into gulay, okay? And then the three kinds of carne, baka, baboy, manok, okay? Now, for those of you who love seafoods, okay, we also have seafood as ulam, okay? We call that pagkaing dagat. Okay, pagkain is food, dagat is sea. Okay, so seafood. Others call it laman dagat. When you say laman dagat, okay, you say laman is content. Okay, laman is content, and then dagat is sea. So you say laman dagat are all those seafoods. So we have hipon. Hipon is your small shrimps. Okay, why did I say hipon is small shrimp? Because we call sugpo prawns the big shrimp. There's a difference. So hipon is small shrimp, okay? Maliit is small, maliit na hipon is hipon. Then we call the malaking hipon or big hipon, you call sugpo. So our prawns we call sugpo, okay? That's the malaking hipon or big hipon. We have alimango, crab. Okay, alimango, crab. That's the big crab. We have a small crab. We call it alimasag. Okay, we call it alimasag. Okay, so alimango is the big crab and the smaller crab. Maliit na alimango, we say alimasag. Okay, we have pusit. Pusit is squid. Okay, pusit is squid. We have oyster, talaba for oyster, okay? There's tahong, you call it mussels. And of course, the general term for fish is isda. If you're interested, we can have another video for the common kinds of fish for food, or fish commonly eaten in the Philippines in another video. Among that food list or food vocabulary that we have had, what do you like to eat? You like to eat gulay, vegetable. You like to eat meat. What kind of meat? Baboy, baka, carne. Or you like to eat seafood. So happy eating! Until next video!